Hello and welcome everyone getting to another video, and in today's video we have some nice Polyrat Dragonair Whiscash battles. I know I made a video about this team yesterday, so if you missed it, make sure to go watch it, because in today's video I'm running the same team but it's in a different order, just to make sure that what I am running is 3 solid, insanely good Pokemons in the open Great League format. So the team, as you guys can see on the screen, Whiscash, Poliwrath, and the Dragon. By the way, let me know what you could think about the new layout. I've added the Pokemons now after some people. It's like, why don't you guys, actually, why don't you just add the team to the screen so you can have some extra stuff. No more chat. And yeah, so let's go and watch the battles and see from there. I think I started around 23, 2275 with this team so far. And I changed in this video the lead into Poliwrath instead of a Dragonair. Dragonair would have been amazing here. So what's the play here? Basically, I just don't shield. This is an Icy Wind and I'm going straight Scald. In this Poliwrath Shadow matchup, in the Poliwrath matchup, you want to go straight Scald and you will see why. See? I went with 1 HP. Amazing. Now I can have my Whiscash aligned against their Charger Bug, which is a matchup that they don't win. They have a K-Dilly, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just hard counter you all the way. Poliwrath into Stunfisk, another amazing lead. I think, honestly, Poliwrath is a better lead. So they swapped Azu, and I don't have an answer to Azu. So my answer to Azu is, let me just chip it. And look how much damage is called. Dead plus the counter. Azu is already at half health. That was lots of damage. Opponent overfarmed a lot, so I'm like, I'm gonna shield in case this is a Hydro Pump, because Hydro Pump is gonna do lots of damage, and my Whiscash is actually going to be safe, unless they have some grass Pokemon in the back. So we're just going straight Mud Bombs. I know that they live this. I don't care if this is a Hydro, because we already shielded once. I am not going to shield it twice. Look how much it does. It actually does lots of damage. We left the matchup with decent amount of farm, so technically if they bring in the Stunfisk, it doesn't matter. I'm going straight for the Scald. Even if they catch, I don't care. So the catching here actually ended up hurting them, because their Pelipper... Okay, let me go back. Because their Pelipper now is debuffed, okay? And usually Pelipper is full health. It gets around 2 Wither Balls. If they have 2 Wing Attacks leads, they get 3 Wither Balls on the Dragonair. So because them catching on Pelipper, that's why I don't recommend to catch on Pelipper. Catching on Pelipper always hurt the Pelipper, because Pelipper is not the bulkiest Pokemon, so just don't try to do it. In my opponent case, it was already a good game. So I just figured out I can think about that, and that's your tip for the day, chat. That's your tip for the day. Shadow Dragonair into Poliwrath is not the best matchup because they outpace. But the thing is, they outpace, but we will still win the alignment, right? They swapped into Charger Bug. There is no point of throwing, so I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to fight for the swap. I don't care about the swap. The Dragonair is a chipped. I have pulled Dragonair for health for that, in case I couldn't get it aligned against the Poliwrath. I made a mistake here. In this matchup, go straight Scald. Do not Mud Bump, because Mud Bump does not KO with the Scald, and they live with 1 HP through the move. But again, I wasn't planning to win swap, so if you are planning to win swap, don't throw Mud Bomb, go straight Scald. We ended up getting an extra counter here, which is nice. I swapped, they swapped, and now the matchup is all about who is going to top left. When are they going to top left, not how can they win this game, because this is pretty much an unwinnable game for them at this point. Why? Well, they have Lantern into my Dragonair, and they cannot KO it. So I'm like, I'm not going to shield. If they enter the charge, I will get some nice Dragon Breath damage. And at this point, all we need to do is we go straight Scald until we finish this Lantern. And this should be a good game, honestly. This actually should be a good game. Okay, second Scald, and this should finish the Lantern. And that was GG. Okay. I think we have 7 or 8 battles or something. Okay, moving into the next game. Okay, we have MQ, and they have... Okay, I featured this battle just because people ask how do you play against ABHR. So here's the thing. You don't swap, you stay in. Technically, you take super effective, but you're doing neutral damage. Okay, now we go Whiscash and farm them all the way down. If you throw your energy, you're gonna lose the game. Okay, if you don't throw, you have a chance to win the game. So we keep farming. I am not throwing anything. Okay, now we just swap out. Okay, and I think that was bad timing. Okay, if you throw in bad timing, you might just like tossed all your chances to win the game like me here. But if you throw in good timing, you can deny them from an extra counter. So technically, I am supposed to get to the next move. Well, they ended up having a Dragon Head. So what's the play now? Okay, since I have so much energy, just straight Mud Bombs, because 2 Mud Bombs KO. And okay, so here like since they insta throw, I can do 3 then throw, but I was like, a Dragon Breath is doing so much damage, so I might not be able to do. And look how close the matchup got. It ended up being decided by CMP. So if I did one more Dragon Breath, one more Mud Shot against the Dragonair, I could have won this game. So just because you get like a Core Breaker does not mean you lose the game. Yes, I lost, but I could have won. Skildridge into Poliwrath. I think Skildridge wins this matchup because Skildridge outpace. But I am not planning here to win, because I have 3 answers for this. Poliwrath is technically an answer, Whiscash is a hard counter, and Dragon is another hard counter. So I'm going to catch this move. And usually I know that people has been running Skarmory with this. Not Skarmory, what was it? Yeah, Credeli or something. Because there was a Credeli team on PvPoke. So both of my moves are neutral here, but you want to throw Scald because you have a chance to debuff, and it's a way better of a move. So we're going to throw another Scald, and we get double debuffs, which means now I can go comfortably to my Dragonair and call a bait, because they are double debuffed, right? This is where like this thing shine. Opponent did a Bullet Seed, which is actually very risky. Like if I go Poliwrath there and they do one move, I just win. Okay, so that was a very risky play by them, but they ended up getting to the move. They have their own Poliwrath, and I'm just gonna swap to my own Poliwrath. I know I live Scald, and I can get to my own Scald. Okay, we should have the Scald here. It doesn't KO, but it should put them low enough for me to farm them down, and farm down the Skildridge, or like throw another move, because we do have it, and that was a good game. Now moving into the Charjabus. Charjabus is one of the annoying Pokemons, okay? They swapped into an Azu, and I thought I'm throwing good timing. Looking at the visuals, it looks like a good timing, but they ended up getting an entire bubble. So the 2 shields now is so scuffed. I think Dragonair can technically win the 2, depending on the Azu's IV technically, and how much energy lead do you have. But from that extra bubble, I don't think we can win the 2 anymore. So we're just gonna double shield and eventually catch on the Poliwrath. So I'm gonna throw this. We saw a frame drop there, so I think they are 1 bubble away. So we're gonna do, and then we're going for the catch, and we ended up catching a player off, hopefully not. Okay, that was an Ice Beam. Okay, the catch is still good. So now what's the play here? Well, we just go straight to Scald. I CMP'd them intentionally because they cannot overfarm, because they were there. That's a risky play for them, right? Look at that. We landed the move, and now we can go back to Dragonair actually, unless they under charge. Oh my. Why would you discharge? So, okay, here is something. When you see a 1 HP Pokemon, usually 1 turn fast moves register before they are able to tap the move. So now if they have the move and I go Dragonair, I can kill them before they tap their move here. Why? That's something in the game. 1 turn fast moves register before you tap the move. Because everything in the game takes 1 turn, right? And the Dragon Breath is a 1 turn fast move. So technically when they tap the move, it takes a turn to implement. By that time it's implemented, they are already dead. Why? Because the Dragon Breath is also 1 turn, and it takes priority over that. So that's your second tip for the day, okay? Hopefully you guys learning something from these battles. I know I am not at a competitive MMR, but you guys know me, I only play during the weekends. So technically, you know, it's not an excuse, but it's more like, that's how I can play the game. As I have a tough schedule at work. And it's a pretty far in the city, so it takes like also, I waste like 2 to 3 hours transportations every day. It's more like 2.5 to 3 hours. So yeah, that was a nice game. So now moving into the next battle. I think the battles are not in the same order, because I think I was at around, the first battle was 2420 something, and now I'm at 2400. So the first battle is technically lost or something. So I apologize for that. They aren't in the same order. But yeah, Charjabus here. I mean, you can tank a move, but this charge exposure does hurt. Okay, they ended up having a Talon Flame. I think if you time your moves correctly here. I missed the Dragon Breath. Okay, I needed to do one more Dragon Breath. Hopefully that doesn't punch us. Oh my. If I did extra Dragon Breath, I could have denied them from getting the Flame Charge here. But it's fine. It's fine. Just gonna get an extra counter here. And now let's see what they do. They bring the lantern. I am going to try to catch, oh no, to catch the thunderbolt. Why am I throwing this? Well, I could have just banked it, to be honest, but I'm trolling my opponent, right? They have to T-bolt here, and now we know that they have a Skeleton in the back, or Charjabus. Sorry, Charjabus. Is this the last battle? I think there is one more. Oh yeah, that was the last battle. So yeah, that was the last battle. Thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the video. I know I am not doing long videos, but to be honest, long videos don't get that many views. The average people watch the first 5 to 7 minutes. So I figured, you know what, let's just do 10 minutes videos for in the near future, for like this week and the next one, and we will see if we got feedback to put back 2 sets again. I will do that again. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. If you guys like the video, make sure to leave a like on the channel. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace.